And like the old man couldn't have been nicer, but I mean he was dying. He was. We're trying to do something here. All right. Can we please? We're trying to do something here.
Insane.
Enough with the wacky fucking noises on the thing, the womp womp and the crowd and everything.
No. Taylor didn't have enough time to watch all his videos on his phone while he was taking a 45-minute dump.
Took a shit for shows up 30 minutes late, takes a 30-minute shit, and goes, hold on, let me watch these videos as loud as I fucking can during the fucking podcast. I'm trying to talk about a little boy shitting. All right? You know what I mean? This is important stuff we're doing, Taylor. All right? Jesus Christ.
It's simple mathematics. 3, 4. That sounds tough.
Welcome to Dude Math, coming at you live from the basement/garage. We are here. We are live over here in the East Nashville, and we're here with Ryan McComb. Ryan, what do you say for yourself? Tell the people what you're doing.
Happy Monday, everybody.
That's right. Happy Monday. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. We are here. We're doing it live and big. Every day is Juneteenth if you live it in your heart. That's a little fun fact.
Taylor Brown, Aaron Wrighton on the ones and the twos.
On the ones and the two skis, dropping the dooskies. That's right. Biggest shitters in the room, baby. It is good to be here. Ryan, on the way here, you had a little something happen to you want to talk about?
Dude, what a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up. It's only like a 10-minute drive from my place to yours. Mm-hmm. I'm at a stoplight. I start going ahead. In my rearview mirror, I see a cop. And I go, oh no, I know my tabs are a year and a half expired.
That's the worst feeling when a cop's behind you just in general, but when you know he could get you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I go, oh no, lights go on. I got pulled over right next to Tower Deli, so I was like halfway here. So I know that
It's a tough place to get pulled over to. It's like not a lot of easy places.
It's tough. Yeah, I took a right and got pulled over in front of a nice neighborhood. What made everything worse for me, so he's got me for the tabs. I'm dead to rights. I'm just going to be honest, accept my medicine. What sucks really bad is in the driver's side door cup holder is an empty beer that one Taylor Brown had left in my car. Now it's on me to get it out of there. Yeah. It's on me. It was not yesterday that he left it in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Been there for a while.
It's been in there for a while. Do you remember that, though? We had a discussion about it.
That was, we were coming back from, it was the late night thing, right?
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right, because I drove you back to my place. And you
would be crazy if it was noon.
Yeah.
No, it was when I was drinking at noon in your car.
Yeah, so now that's your move.
That is what I do.
So anyway, every time I've gotten in and out of my car since Taylor left that there, I've been like, oh, I really need to get that out of my car. Mm-hmm. Never did. So as soon as the lights go up, I'm like, that's all I can think about.
Yeah.
The cop comes over to my door, goes to the passenger side, so he's looking straight at it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the car, like with my leg propped up. I'm like, officer, how we doing today? Yeah. And so he's like, hey, do you know why I pulled you over? I go, tabs. It's got to be. I know they're expired. He goes, buddy, like, I'll give you a little bit of a break usually, but a year and a half. He goes, what's the reason? I go, honestly, I've just been lazy.
Yeah.
So he goes back, gets all my information, goes back to his car, and I don't know how long it takes to write a ticket.
Right.
It took a while.
Yeah.
So
it's always the most nerve-wracking things when they're writing it. You know what I mean? Like, what else are they trying to get me for?
I was looking back at him in my rearview mirror, and there were times I was so relieved when he actually started writing the ticket.
Yeah.
Because he was doing a lot of shuffling around, a lot of, I don't know. I think, and this could just be my paranoia, I honestly think he was having a conversation with someone else to be like, hey, I see an empty beer can in this guy's car. Do we want to...
You want to do something about this?
Yeah. And so I'm sitting in the car.
Right.
Just freaking out. And I'm like, do I hide it now or do I decided
you can't hide it, I don't think, once he's seen it, you know.
And I don't know that he saw it, but I decided that if in my head I go, you know what, I'm just going to keep trying to hide it with my leg.
Yeah.
I'm not going to move it around. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
I would have moved it right when he pulled me over.
Would have been smart.
Yeah, I would have put it underneath my seat like right when he pulled me over.
Yeah, but there was a little bit of beer left in it, so it would have spilled under the seat.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I'm freaking the fuck because I'm like, okay, is this going to start a conversation about whether I've been drinking, yada, yada? I haven't been drinking today.
Right.
But I got pretty hammered last night.
Right.
Did not eat any dinner. Yep. Did not eat any breakfast. Mm-hmm. The odds are low, but I've heard of people getting a DUI the day after that.
I've been driving and been like in the morning to work. I mean, I'll get tuned up and go to work at like 10 o'clock in the morning, you know, leaving the house at 9:15 or whatever, and will drive to work going, if I get pulled over right now, 100% DUI.
Yeah.
Like I'm not hammered, but I'm certainly a .08 probably.
I felt fine until
Yeah.
I got pulled over, of course.
Right.
But I mean, I was freaking out. He
Yeah.
finally comes back with the thing, and I'm like freaking out. He's like, he just goes, "Hey, I got your ticket. Yada yada. Here you go." And he's like, you got to sign this, and my hands are shaking, and
Yeah.
like I know that I'm acting, or I mean, I
Right,
know
right.
that, but I'm like, sign the thing. He goes to, you know how it has all the layers of their ticket, and then he pulls off the one for you.
Yeah.
He can't get this thing ripped off.
Oh yeah.
So he's taking all day just trying to get this ticket ripped off so he
Yeah.
can give it to me.
Maybe he's just as nervous.
At one point, he kneels down. So he's like, I mean, he like could not be looking more at this empty beer can.
Yeah.
And he finally gives it to me and gets me on my way. But that was a scary.
That's
I
nervous.
swear I was there for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, well, the other thing about getting pulled over is you just like for the longest time, I had expired tabs and was selling weed. And so like I'll be driving and just be like I just instant kicks in. If there's a cop behind me, as soon as they get behind me, I pull myself over. I just pull off. I just whatever. I don't care. Where I'll be at McDonald's, I don't give a fuck. I'll just pull over before they can like read my tags. Like if the cop's behind me, like so like if I see a cop
Yeah.
and then they're behind me, I pull over before they can pull me over.
Well, you'll like turn off.
I'll just turn off.
Got it.
I'll
You just get out of the way.
just get out of the way. I get the hell out of Dodge.
I did that once probably 10 years ago. I
Yeah.
was driving a car with expired tags and I saw the cop way up there. So I kind of just, "Oop, here we go." And the cop saw me do that and was like, "Hey, buddy, what are you getting out of the way for?
Yeah.
You seem to be in a hurry to not be around. What do you got going on?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "It's my tag." So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't, so that might be a little bit suspicious.
For sure. But if on Gallatin, there's just too many fast food places to pull into that, like, well, it's suspicious I'm going to fucking McDonald's.
True.
That's-
Officer, I got the app.
I'm hungry. I was your baby hungry. I also like the cops can pull you over for like looking at your phone when they have like fucking 4 computers in their car.
Yeah.
And also, like one of those cops is probably just like looking up some stuff. Like, just he has one tab open that's Wikipedia. He goes, "Really?" He's just learning some stuff in there.
Yeah.
I couldn't be a cop because I would spend the whole time
Googling
just
stuff on the
Googling
computer.
stuff. Not even necessarily porn, just like whatever. You know what I mean? Just anything.
That's crazy.
That's
This is not the first time I've been pulled over recently.
Yeah.
I got pulled over when I was in Spokane, visiting in Spokane. At the comedy club, working downtown. Saturday night, Hoop Fest weekend.
Yep.
2
Big
shows. Early show, do the show. Late show, while the headliner's on for the early show, I had a beer. Late show, I do my set featuring. The headliner goes on, and I have a little errand to run while the headliner's on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go run this errand, come back to the club, sell merch, be on my way.
Yeah.
I get pulled over for taking an illegal left-hand turn.
Right. Shouldn't have done it.
Shouldn't have done it, but it's also the dumbest illegal. I don't want to get into the schematics of it,
Yeah.
but it 100,000 people make this mistake every
Right.
year, I'm sure. But downtown, Hoop Fest weekend,
Right.
they're
Gotta be
looking
on their
for
P's and
excuses.
Q's. Pulling
Dude.
over all the black guys like you.
Dude, I get pulled over, and I'm immediately nervous.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even realize it was me. When the cop, it's like one of those things, when the cops' lights go up, you go, "Uh-oh, somebody's getting pulled over."
Yeah, yeah, then it's
Sucks
you.
to be them. You go, "Whoa, whoa.
What
whoa.
the hell did I do?
Why are you bringing me into this?"
Yeah.
So he goes, "Hey, I got you with an illegal left-hand turn back there." I go, "You're right."
Yeah.
Yep. He goes, "You been drinking tonight?" And I go, "I'm at the comedy club right now, just running an errand. I had 1 beer during the early show."
Yeah.
Come to find out, I should have just lied and said none.
Yeah.
So he goes, I had 1 beer during the early show. He goes, "All right." He goes back, runs my stuff, comes back, and he goes, "Hey man, so you said you've been drinking tonight. So let's go ahead and have you get out of the car and do some field sobriety tests."
Yeah. And you're already nervous as fuck.
Dude, I have never been as nervous in my entire life.
Yeah.
He's doing the first test he does is the follow the eye thing. I'm following his, but my entire body
Yeah,
is
shaking.
trembling.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm freaking out. At one point I'm doing this. He looks very suspicious of what I
Yeah.
got going on.
Right.
He's doing this. I look back over here and I see a guy standing there. So I look. It's another cop has shown up. They called backup.
That's scary. That's also the scariest way to find out another cop's there. You're just like, what the fuck's this guy doing
Yeah.
here?
And he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" I go, "I don't know. I saw a guy standing there. I didn't know." He goes, "Why are you so nervous?" I go, "I'm just a nervous guy.
Yeah.
I don't know."
I had a cop ask me why I was so nervous one time when I got pulled over. Like, it was one of the first times I got pulled over. And it was during like the George Floyd stuff that was going on. And he pulled me over, and my smart ass, I'm such a fucking dumbass. He pulls me over. He's like, "Why are you so nervous?" And I go, "I don't know if you've seen the news, but you guys aren't really having a good reputation right now." And he did not like that. He wrote me for a ticket for studded tires. and then maybe do a field sobriety test, even though I wasn't. It was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I told him I hadn't been drinking. And he goes, "Why don't we get out of the car? Why don't we?" And then I go, "I'll do a breathalyzer." I demanded a breathalyzer.
Really?
I was like, "I will take a breathalyzer. I will breathalyze." And he goes, "You want to do the field test?" And he goes, "I'll do the field test, but I also want a breathalyzer
Because I want you to.
because I want you to know that I have not been drinking at all." You like when you're in that position, just go, "I want a breathalyzer."
Yeah, but I was also
And
like,
then ask for their badge number. They love
my
that shit.
mind doesn't act rationally in situations like this, and so I'm nervous. I'm freaking out. He's asking why I'm so nervous. I'm like, that's just me.
Yeah.
Ryan McComb, nice to meet you. More nervous than I should be. He has me do another
You should've
test.
gone, "You're just so pretty."
I mean, I got 2 hot cops here
I
now. What am I
mean,
supposed to do?
yikes.
You alone was tough enough to deal with.
Officer, I have a boner. If you want to know the truth, you're not making it easy bringing this guy here. I got 2 of you guys.
So he has me do another test where you take 9 steps up, heel to toe 9 steps, turn around, come back this way. My knees are buckling.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 9, turn around, do the
Yeah.
thing. They go, "What is going on? Why are you so nervous?" I go, I'm telling you the truth. I've been honest with you, and things keep escalating. I can't stop. You know how bad I want to not be shaking right now?
Yeah, I'd love to not be nervous.
So they had me do 3 sobriety tests.
Yeah.
They tried to talk me into a voluntary breathalyzer.
Yeah.
And I go, "No." They go, "What?" They go, "It would help you out. I mean, you say you're not drinking, you could prove it to us." I go, "No, I've done 3 tests that prove that I'm good to go."
Yeah.
I passed the test, but I was so nervous. I was so nervous that they literally could not believe that I had done nothing wrong.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
What,
You got to be doing something.
what is this guy's deal? So anyway, took a 4th test,
Yeah.
and then they tried to talk me into doing the breathalyzer 2 more times.
Yeah.
And I go, "As long as it's voluntary, I'm not doing it. I've taken 4 tests that prove I'm good to go.
Yeah.
So what? You guys go talk. I'm not doing the breathalyzer."
Yeah.
And they gave me my ID back and told me to have a good day.
Nice. Yeah. Fuck the cops, dude.
Also, those like sobriety tests that they give are so subjective.
Yeah.
Because I fucking aced mine, and they still took me in.
Yeah.
I did cut a telephone pole in half.
That makes it
Yeah.
tough.
But
Yeah, that makes it
I
hard.
fucking aced the sobriety test, and they told me
Right.
they don't breathalyze anymore.
Yeah.
Which I think is some bullshit.
Yeah, the cops are always lying. I don't know if you guys know that about cops,
Yeah.
but they're not truth tellers. You know what I mean? Not exactly good people. You know, fuck the police. You heard it here first. ACAB, bitch.
How bad would that have been if he had followed up on the beer can? Say he noticed it and he asked, he goes, "Hey, you got a little beer can down there. What do you got going on?"
I would just tell him I had a friend in the car. He was drinking while I was driving because I can't drink while I drive. You know
would love
that.
to, but I can't.
Yeah, I'm not allowed. Your rule's not mine. And then he probably would have just told you to have a nice day because you're so cute.
I would have said, "Oh yeah, we're just at a tailgate. And we didn't want to litter, so my friend just put it there."
Oh, that's smart.
Damn, that's so quick thinking.
That's smart.
Yeah.
It would. I think it would have gone really, really bad.
Yeah. We both had bad days, though. You got pulled over. I started my day off yesterday with I had a flat tire. We were all got to drink on Monday night. I pull into a parking spot. I park my car. Don't even think about it. Don't look at anything. Park my car. Go in to get a drink. And then I get in there, and we have like one quick drink. We go back out, and you guys are like, your tire's totally flat. My tire is dead fucking flat. I've been drinking. I'm like, I can't really fix this right now. So I pull my car out of the parking lot and like pull it over next to this this like auto.
You're
repair
on the
place.
rim. I mean,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
isn't
I'm
like
on
a
the-
little
yeah.
flat.
No,
like
no.
the tire was falling off of the rim.
It was 100% couldn't be flatter. Yep. So I leave it there for the night. Whatever. Next day, I go back to fix it. It's me, Jess, and Aaron. Aaron gives me a ride over there.
The dream team.
Absolute dream team. We get there. There is a auto shop like literally across the street, and it is. These guys are super nice. Shout out these guys. They're very nice guys. But
Do you know the auto body shop?
I can't remember the name of it.
That'd be a good
It had a
sponsor.
It'd be a
Cool
great
name.
sponsor. It did have a cool name. If you can look it
pull
up,
it
that'd
up.
be great. But I'm over there. You know, I get the stuff. I like get everything out. I forgot my tire iron. I'm like, oh fuck. And then Aaron has a tire iron, but it doesn't fit like my car.
Yeah, different lug
So
nuts.
we got to go like ask them. They're all kind of looking at us like, well. And then the guy comes over to go help us, you know, and just immediately spots that we're total pussies. I mean, he was like, he sees the girl with us. He thinks it's Jess's car.
Street Customs.
Street Customs. Shout out Street Customs. You guys fucking rip. Thank
Free
you so much.
sponsorship for them
Free
this week.
sponsorship.
I
this
gave
week.
them their only like written review on Google.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Street Customs. You guys rip. Thank you. Shout out Curtis, the owner. Very nice guy.
So they immediately
And
noticed.
Hardy was the guy who helped us out.
Hardy.
Shout out Hardy. Hardy was very nice.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you I couldn't understand anything this man was saying to me.
Yeah.
He had a very thick country accent, like a
Okay.
black guy country accent, and I just could not. And I kept being like, yeah, And then he was talking to like Jess like it was her car.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know, little lady, I taught my daughter how to like change her tire and all this stuff. Yeah. And he's looking at like me. He goes, you got to stand on it. Stand on the thing. Pump it up. Now stand on it. And I'm like getting the lug nuts off. We get them off. Then we go to like put them back on. Aaron, I could have made this mistake too. We put the lug nuts back on backwards. And Aaron was so confident when he was putting them back on. And he put them in backwards. Do you know what I'm talking about? How like when there's like a side that has like octagonal.
Like it was like a 2-minute mistake. It was just like a quick little thing, but it was just a moment for him to like make fun of us again.
Yeah, he was cooking us.
And then he started to ask like, where y'all from? Like because he knew we weren't like some Nashville.
No, but he let you get them all on before he corrected you and told you they were on backwards.
To be honest, I would have done the same thing.
So funny.
He was just watching us going. And then
one way to do it.
Yeah, and then I was looking at it going, I don't know if this is right, but he put them on. Aaron put them on very confidently, and I was like, oh, maybe, all right, yeah. And then we had to take them all off, put them back on. He also at one point goes, oh man, if this is my boyfriend, I don't know about all this.
He's just fully roasting your relationship.
Us, yeah. And he's like talking to Jess like it's her car. Yeah. And then he sees Jess get in the Uber and leave. Aaron leaves, and it's just me. They also super fucking great. They pumped up my donut tire was a little bit flat. They pumped that up for free. And then I go to start my car. It's dead. Battery's fucking dead. I'm like, oh God. So I get Aaron come back, give me a jump. They help us out, get the jump going. I put my pussy ass little jumpers on there, and it's like, it's not working. They come out with like a battery starter thing. They try that, and they connect my jumper cables to it. That's not really quite working. And then the guy comes out with this big ass thing and puts it on there. He goes, then Hardy goes, them pussy ass jumper cables ain't gonna do shit. A little boy jumper cable. What you trying to jump a street bike? He was like cooking me, dude.
Well,
it was so funny.
Another part that was funny, he kept making fun of the jack because it's just the jacks that come with the car, the little tiny guy.
Yeah.
And he kept going, he goes, you can need a better flow jack than that. And I literally thought the term was flow jack, not floor jack. So
I was saying floor jack?
Yeah. And so I go,
I was Googling flow jack.
And then I respond back, oh, what's a flow jack?
I thought he was saying flow too. I didn't know.
It's like the big one, and I kept saying flow. He probably thought I was making fun of him.
Yeah, I for sure thought he was saying flow. Yeah, I did not know he was saying floor at all. I had no idea. Yeah. No, shout out. Those guys are great, but they were cooking us and honestly kind of deserved it a little bit. And he kept being like, you got to be safe. This is not safe because the way the jack was just not good. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
He was like, it is not a safe way to do this. Dang. So I am going to take my car into Street Customs. Shout out Street Customs over here in East Nashville, over by the East
rims.
I'm going to go in there and get some things touched up. They said they do everything there. I was like, all right, well, I need my tires aligned and rotated and probably some front end work, and I need new windshields, so I'll be hitting them up. I'm going to be hitting them up. And first, I'm getting car insurance.
No comment on that. Can I say, I'm sure they're great guys.
Yeah.
If I was them and I saw a man, I know better.
Yeah.
But they saw a man who was incredibly incompetent.
Yeah.
Do you think that they would be pretty excited if you came to them for work in the future?
100%.
Because they're like, oh, an alignment, that costs $4,500.
Yeah, but I know how much stuff costs.
Okay.
I do know how much stuff costs. Also, part of the reason for the incompetence was truly being just so hungover. Also, as soon as I got that flat tire, I looked at Jess and I go, I'm not having a great night. Because I had the flat tire and I had just missed a bet by one leg that would have paid like $400. And I proceeded to get pretty tuned up.
Yeah.
I got pretty tuned up.
Well, so we knew immediately we needed equipment, and I was kind of just like looking around. I was like, I think that's the shop right there. And the guy was just like, hey, what do y'all need?
Yeah. And he goes, you got to be man enough to come ask.
I was like, well, I was just trying to figure out how I'm going to ask.
Yeah. We're trying to, how do I approach the situation?
I wasn't sure if Street Customs was going to help us out, but
yeah, no, Street Customs hooked it up, dude. Very nice guys.
That's
Shout out.
Right. I mean, that is right where I got pulled over today, too.
Yeah,
I mean, right there.
We've
had a lot of drama in there.
They're cahoots.
I was a little nervous that night when your car got a flat tire because I was sitting there in the parking lot of that junkyard or auction store, whatever it was, like just sitting there waiting for you guys to get things figured out. I wasn't mad about it, but I was like, oh, if I was a cop and I drove by and I saw whatever's happening here, I might stop by and ask some questions.
Yeah, like what's going on?
Yeah.
And
I'm like, this is not a time I want to have a conversation with.
No, with the police. I never want to talk to the police personally. I don't cooperate with the cops. I don't fuck with them for real.
So you're gonna get a new tire.
I'm gonna get a new tire. I'm gonna get my oil change, wheels aligned, and a new windshield. As soon as I fucking have money.
Great.
Yeah.
Can't
so
wait.
in a couple
I'm
years,
gonna get a new registration.
There you go.
So I don't have to run into this
We're
problem.
making things happen.
I don't even know how much is the ticket. I didn't even look.
Yeah, it's probably. I
think
had
it's
that
like
same
$200.
ticket. It was like $150 when I got that ticket.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Not good.
Not the first ticket I've gotten for that one either.
Yeah. Speaking, just staying on the topic of cops, and I feel like the cops, like I'm not a fan of them, obviously, when they're fucking with me.
Yeah.
I do think that my neighbors are selling drugs. I'm like pretty sure they're up to something at that house over there.
Have you called the cops on them?
I'm not a fucking snitch, but they're doing something weird over there. Like they have that big moving truck in front of their house all the time. People are coming and going. Do not look like
I've had multiple neighbors doing like trap house shit. They're
Yeah.
100%
On some trap house shit?
doing some shit. Well, I asked the other neighbor, I was like, "Oh, what are they up to?" And she was like, "Oh, like long story short, this person owns the house, but this person lives in it." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's like a classic story."
Trap house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then it was also like they ordered like their groceries. They ordered their groceries for delivery.
Yeah.
And they got delivered to our house. And it was when we had first we're still first living here kind of.
We took them in.
Yeah, we took the groceries in because we were like, we thought Brandon like ordered groceries.
course.
We were like, okay,
Yeah.
weird. Like,
Keystone Light.
yeah. It was stuff where I was like, that's odd. I was
Okay.
like, and then also because we needed like toilet paper and stuff like that. It was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe he just didn't have time. And then he said, you know what, put some Keystone Light in there too, and some other shit.
Hunger Mans.
Yeah, there was stuff. Now looking back at it, I'm like, he does not eat that. And so they like came over, like, did you get like our groceries? And I'm like, yeah, we'll help you. And the guy is older, so we're like bringing the groceries over there, and they were very adamant that they were like, do not come in our house.
Really?
They like didn't want us to come inside the house.
Drop
so
them
we,
at the
like,
door.
Just dropped them like around the corner. We were trying to be helpful because the guy's like older, and then the other kind of sketchy guy was in there. And they're like, yeah, they give me the vibe of people who are selling for sure something.
What do you think they're selling?
Pussy. I think they're selling
Really?
drugs,
Trafficking?
and
Really?
and
Well,
I
it's
think
been this
they were-
episode of No Dad. I got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I don't think they're selling. I don't know. It's definitely drugs. I don't know what type of drugs, but I want to say. What do you think, Aaron? What type of drugs do you think they're selling?
Probably the way they look, probably like meth or some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. They give meth vibes. They seem a little methed up.
Hopefully they tune into this episode.
Yeah, start listening. We're
That's
talking
dope.
shit about you.
So what are you going to do about it?
Go buy some meth. Be a customer. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but probably nothing. They haven't. There's been no like gunshots or like super sketchy activity, but it's just been enough for me to like be like, maybe stay away from those guys. And yeah, they have that moving truck outside their house at all times. It's a huge box truck.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
That's like Walter White shit.
I had a drug dealer in my neighborhood. I could see. I live on the 4th floor, facing the street. I could see the drug dealing house from where I was. It's like must be like a duplex or something. No. This isn't
Where
my
you are now.
current place.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I could see. I'm walking the dog like late at night, and some sketchy people.
Yeah.
They open gate. They run. They go around the backside, and
That's
then
what these
a
guys
little-
are doing.
A little bit wild. They come back out this way.
Yeah.
And I was really tempted to call it in because I am a snitch, but I didn't because I'm not. And I just let it go. I was like, you know what? This will get handled. And then one day I saw a bunch of like belongings getting loaded out of the bottom of that house. So
Yeah.
I think the guy got busted or died or
Got.
might have got got.
Might have got, dude.
So anyway, I think it'll resolve itself. Yeah, man.
I think it's not that big of a deal, but it is crazy. I definitely think they're selling something. Taylor, what do you think?
I mean, I drive past a lot of those places, and I wonder how many of them are fronts. Like, it's more so. It's like it'll be like the iPhone repair. You know what I mean? That's like, and just not a place where you should go get your phone fixed.
Yeah.
Question, Aaron or Taylor. What do you think we're talking about right
I
now?
thought you talked about like the street customs being a front.
Nope, not at all. Street Customs is not a front. Street Customs is very good.
They're the sponsor this week.
We're talking about my neighbors.
Oh,
They have a trap house across from us.
at that house?
Not that house, that house.
The one with the
This.
box truck.
I
out.
honest to God, I've not looked at that house. I've only
Yeah.
looked at
The very nice house across from us.
yeah,
It's super
which
nice.
like if they're doing it right.
No, they're definitely not selling drugs. Those people are like Christian
by the
good
brick.
people. Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
They do Christian music.
But it also means
Do they?
nothing.
Yeah, they're friends with Nate Bargatze.
Well,
What? What were you gonna say about that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up.
doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean shit.
He doesn't work for Z Town anymore, so
That's
he can
true.
say
Yeah,
whatever
you
he
say anything
wants.
you want.
Say whatever he wants.
I can let the secrets loose.
Yeah. Huh? No.
What's more annoying in the neighborhood, that trap house or the old woman that begs for rides?
The old woman who begs her, easily the old woman. You know why she got that way? Because of the fucking trap house. Probably.
Oh.
That's probably where she picked it up. No, that old bitch begs for rides and then will smoke in your car and be mad that you don't give her a ride and she'll wave in the middle of the street. And no, she's so fucking annoying. I would
She
much rather
owns a
take the trap
house?
house people stay to themselves. I imagine she's renting, Taylor. I'd imagine she's renting.
She
I don't think
lives,
she
like
owns.
in a place.
Yeah, she lives in a like across. No, she lives behind. She lives behind the nice house.
She's just asking.
Have you heard it? You haven't heard about this lady?
I mean, I've like.
Have you seen her?
briefly. No.
No, dude. So she has a wheelchair thing, like electric wheelchair, and she'll take it all the way down to the corner down there to get her HIV medication, and then but then she'll like she does some of that. You know, only so much battery in that thing. So sometimes she'll like wobble over to the corner, like right here, and just wave at cars and like get in the road and stop them. She's really good at getting rides. I almost hit her because I'm not going to give her a ride, and then she knows not to ask. She doesn't ask me anymore.
But she also like. She tried. I gave her a ride once, and she tried to get in my car with the lit cigarette. I'm like, "Hey, go ahead and put that out, and I'll give you a ride."
Yeah.
And then it sounds like if you keep giving her rides, she's like, "Well, you could take me a little bit farther than you did." I mean,
she wants me to go there. She wants to go there. She wants to go to like Larry Muffins. You know what I mean?
You guys
Ask
are just
for
letting
money.
people in your car.
I don't. The only time I've ever let her in my car was any person. It was
Any
her.
person.
Just one time.
I would never let a person in my car.
Yeah.
one of the first times Aaron and I hung out in Nashville, I gave a homeless woman a ride home. Different one. This was down on
You gave a
Galaxy.
homeless woman a ride where?
Home.
To a different place.
To a different place. We
To her
were.
nest.
I was doing a don't. I was doing a don't tell, and Aaron came, and yeah, she was in the parking lot. Like, hey, can I get a ride? And I go, yeah, not a problem. Hop in. If it's just down the way, I got you. And then so we all get in the car, Aaron, this homeless woman, and I. And then I realized I left my notebook at the show, so I'm like, I gotta run back in.
Yeah.
So then I just left Aaron, who I did not know very well at all at the time, in my car with the homeless woman.
Yeah.
And just hoped. I didn't know whether they were gonna fall in love while I was gone or.
Get a gummy. Get a gummy from a homeless lady, dude.
Yeah. Gumtown, baby.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody about that. That's right.
So you're not going to do anything about those folks?
No, but I think I'm just monitoring the situation. The situation is being heavily monitored, and I'm Wolf Blitzer. I'm in the situation room, and I'm going, hey, breaking news. Another dime bag has been sold.
I just feel like if you're, because my main concern would be like, is that going to bring a bad,
Bring the property value down?
not, yeah, as a renter, that's
As a renter, that's all
that would
good.
actually be good for
That'd
you.
be great. Yeah.
Yeah. No, just, a bad crew around that's maybe causing trouble.
I think they see our crew and they know not to fuck with us.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
I think this area is too gentrified for it to be anything other than just like some weed getting sold. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think.
I don't know. I could see it being something.
Well, you didn't even know what we were talking about 3 minutes
That
ago.
is true.
so
That's a very good point.
No,
when you
but I
started
did
talking about
drive here.
iPhones, I was super confused. What the fuck's he talking about? I do think the iPhone repair stores, those are definitely a front for something.
100%, right?
What do you
There's,
think
like,
it's a front for? What do you? I have an
I don't
idea.
know. I mean,
think
so,
I
like,
have an idea, but you go ahead.
Some probably like drugs or trafficking or something.
Trafficking. I
Yeah.
think it's trafficking. I think they're getting all those Indian people here through the iPhone stores.
Ah.
That's why I think they're getting in here through the iPhone stores. And
Illegal
then
immigrants?
Illegal Indians. Just Indians. Just the Indians. That's why I think they're getting in
How do
through
you feel
the
about
iPhones.
those like mom and pop Chinese restaurants?
Fucking
Great.
love them.
Yeah.
You know what?
There's like a
Depends on the food. If your food is good, traffic all you want. Traffic away. But if your food, if you make a shitty kung pao chicken, guess what, buddy? I'm calling ice. I'm
Yeah.
calling fucking ice. If that food's not good.
Dude, I went in one. There was a guy smoking indoors, clearly fresh from the old country.
Yeah, that rips.
It was pretty tight. One time I went to one. I still think about this. It was like clearly family owned.
Yeah.
Only Asian people in there, everywhere. Not well speaking English, but working the register. There was one blonde haired, blue eyed, had not hit puberty
Damn.
child
Easy. Can you finish the sentence?
working
Jesus
the
Christ.
register.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm just like the whole. I felt
Was it
bad.
called Epstein's Takeaway?
No, but it was just one of them. It was just one kid. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How did you get here?
Maybe they
Yeah.
adopted.
They could have adopted.
I mean, maybe.
Did
but
she speak Mandarin? That'd be so sick if she
No, it
spoke
was a
Mandarin.
kid. It was a
Dong
boy.
dong, dong dong, hi, dong dong.
It was, it,
Dong dong, hong dong, dong dong, dong dong, dong dong.
it was.
It's a tonal language. It's a
Rob.
tonal language.
He was
Rob.
like propaganda level American.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, 1950s.
Yeah. Blonde hair, blue eyed.
Leave it to Beaver.
Right.
Talk like that too.
Hey, how are ya?
Yeah.
Now we have some Chinese food for you today. Hong dong dong, hong bong dong.
Yeah.
A little bit of both, bilingual. What? That's fucking how they sound. Have you ever heard? My sister lives in Thailand. Every time I go over there, I'm like, this feels racist that I'm hearing you talk like this. Yeah, they talk, and I go, that feels like a racist thing.
You're talking to native people from there. And you hear
you
them
go.
talk. You go, I wouldn't if I were you.
Yeah, they start talking, and I go, my impression's pretty good. I'm pretty fucking spot on. Ni hao.
You are good.
What do you
at
think their American English accent is when they make fun of us?
it. Oh, come on.
They probably go, oh, look at me. I'm American. You know what I mean? They do this number. They get their eyes as wide as they can.
God, dude.
You know what I mean?
What else do you have this week?
Well, I was talking. Speaking of trafficking, though, Epstein, they like got some stuff more released about him, and the like note that Donald Trump sent him allegedly sent him is the funniest part about the note.
Shout out White Tyrell. He's really gonna appreciate me saying allegedly there.
White Tyrell, we'll ride for you, brother.
Yeah. Anyway,
but the funniest part about the note, just beyond anything like creepy to deal with like pedophilia stuff, is just how gay it sounded. He was like, "Everybody needs a buddy, Jeff. I love hanging out with you, Jeff. Do you know what I mean? We got a little secret, me and you, Jeff. Like, if you didn't know that it was about like fucking kids, you'd be like, oh, these guys are just clearly gay.
Yeah.
These guys. And the other thing about it is that was like for his birthday, everybody got him all these like books, like handwritten books and stuff. They like it was like a book. You got like a book
of notes.
Of notes.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, fellas, why aren't we doing books and notes for each other for our birthdays? I'm June 4th if anybody cares. If anybody wants to make a little notebook.
My birthday's coming up soon.
It is coming up soon.
You assemble
October
it in a binder.
18th.
Everybody make a little note, little card.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'm good.
You don't need notes?
I don't
of,
want
like,
to know what you guys are going to
things
say to me.
If one of you guys got me a book
of notes
of notes
with all your friends.
before I stopped talking to you.
Yeah. No, we know that about you, Taylor.
Yeah, you're not included.
Taylor doesn't like love. Taylor doesn't like affection. Taylor's like a feral cat.
I swear to God, if you say a kind word about me, we're done.
Yeah, exactly. He goes, "Don't you be nice to me.
Don't you be nice to me."
Taylor looked like shit today.
Yeah, we got to bring him back.
Bring back notes. That's like an old school thing. People writing notes. No one does that anymore.
Were you passing notes in elementary school, or did that miss you?
No, I was passing notes.
God, what a thrill.
It was so much fun. You ever get one stolen? Like the teacher goes, "Want to read this in front of the class?" And I go,
Have I told you this story?
No, tell me. Go ahead.
4th grade, Miss Clayton's class. I'm passing a note to Emily, my crush back then.
Shout out Black Emily.
It gets intercepted. Miss Clayton was like, all right, you know what? This one, you guys, I'm sick of these notes going around. So this one, to prove a point, I'm going to read this out loud in front of the class. And this is going to keep happening as long as you guys are passing notes. She opens it up. What she reads the entire class is my marriage proposal to Emily.
You were gonna marry Black Emily?
She's not black. You made that up.
What? That White Tyrell, Black Emily. I thought that's what we were doing.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I was gonna marry her.
You're gonna marry. What did the proposal say?
It was like it was.
Can you do an impression of Miss Claiborne?
Miss Clayton. Miss Clayton was so hot.
Yeah.
So hot.
Well, they let the hot ones teach the younger kids. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're a fresh teacher, they're like,
there's no temptation.
Well, no temptation, and also there's no like, it's just easier. Like if a 22-year-old, as a 17-year-old, you're not gonna respect a 22-year-old.
Yeah.
You gotta have like a 50-year-old teaching 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it was the note that was intercepted was her writing back to me, where she was like, "If we're getting married, you got to get a suit." And you got to do. I mean, she was really
That's actually
like
cute.
She was setting the standards of like. No, she was kind of tearing. She was like, "Hey,
apart?
man, here's how it's got to happen." I was getting bossed around by women even back then.
Well, if you're gonna, I don't know if you know about marriage, but that's kind of how it goes. You get married, they kind of boss you around. That's like the main thing they do.
Yeah, that's not how you
And thank
respond to a
God.
proposal, though.
I mean, I can't. I need a woman in my life to tell me what to fucking do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
If I need instructions, clear and cut, and like tasks and quests. I need her to be like, let's
Rewards?
do this. Rewards, yes.
Punishments.
Yeah. It's kind of hot. Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
That was a tough one, man. Everyone laughed super hard. I mean, that was a tough day for me. I think she took back her acceptance of the proposal
What
after
the
that.
hell?
I mean, I embarrassed her so thoroughly like that.
The fact that she was like, yes, I will, but also you got to look nice. Mm-hmm. She wasn't asking for much. Were you bald in 4th grade?
I was just starting.
Just starting to lose it?
Yeah, the hairline was. No, I had a great head of hair back then.
I remember when I first met you, had a head of hair.
Not a great one.
Like a third of a head of hair.
Yeah, it wasn't
You're
great.
hanging
I
on.
held onto my hair a little too long.
Yeah.
A couple years too long. But I tell you what, if you'd have seen my hair at my peak, you would have known why I was trying to hang on to that.
Yeah.
Because I had a big old bushy,
Yeah, curly
dark
hair.
brown, curly hair.
Yeah.
Giving them some of these.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's
that.
beautiful. You ever miss doing that?
No, not so much.
Yeah.
I don't.
Seemed like you missed it when you just did it.
No, it kind of made me sick.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't. I'm a proud bald man.
Proud, bald, gay.
What? You talking about me?
Yep.
Yep. To the end. That's how you. Yes, and you're also gay.
We're both gay.
All right.
It's gonna be news to my girlfriend.
Oh, that kind of reminded me of a thing. I almost hit you there. Okay, we need to take it to a poll here. Rob and I do this very fun move when we're out and about on the dance floor and everyone's having a good time. We do a very fun move.
It's fun.
Where everyone's dancing, you're doing this sort of thing, right? You do that, I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
Right, you do that, I send it here, I bring it around, and I slap Rob's arm.
And then I hit it with a little of these. And then there's a person here. Let's say you're the person. I'm going like this. Bop. And then I give him a slap. So you do a little wave. It's a big wave. Then the last person, bang, get him with a slap.
Yeah, they think it's just coming around, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get," and then you just give them a tiny little
slap.
tiny little baby
Cannot be
slap
too
on
hard.
the face.
Just a little bit of, you know.
And I'm trying to figure out if that's annoying or not, because
It's definitely annoying to like people you don't know.
yeah,
Like getting hit in the face brings
Yeah.
up like a whole separate set of nerves than like getting slapped anywhere else.
Yeah, but I mean,
It like triggers anger.
yeah, it does trigger
Evidently.
angry. Yeah, people we're not batting very well on it. Two people angry.
we really like it. Doug Sanders is the first one we ever saw really lose his mind about. I mean,
He's
he didn't lose his
pissed.
mind, but he looked
was
me in the
legitimately
face.
pissed.
I slapped him. Tiny little baby,
slap.
little tiny little baby, just funny, hey. And he goes, I want to punch you so fucking bad right now. Like he needed a moment to cool off.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing this to strangers?
No, just people we kind of know. People that we like know, but like they're not sure. We're gonna have to bleep his
I've
name.
probably done it to you, and you're just blacked out, so you forgot.
100%.
It's really fun to do it to someone who's just fucking hammered.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's people we know, but like I wouldn't consider them like best friends, but they're people we know.
Very recently, like 2-3 weeks ago, I did it to a guy I met that night, and he did not like it at all.
I could imagine, yeah.
Yeah. And then on Monday, just
Yeah.
2 days ago, I did it to Forrest, who was out on his first Monday night, which I know him.
Yeah.
And I was pretty tuned. I accidentally slapped him more than a little baby slap.
Yeah, maybe a little
And
hard.
he did not appear to enjoy it.
No.
So maybe
yeah.
we put that move on ice for a little while.
Let's just shelf it for a bit, and we'll just have to read the vibes. You know what I mean? Just maybe more of a me and you thing. Problem is, you need 3 people. That's the real kicker.
Stuff.
You can't just do it with 2.
You know who loves it, though?
Who?
Is the people who watch it happen and
They
don't get
think
slapped.
it's hilarious. If you're not the one getting slapped, come on. That's a good time. You ever seen someone get slapped and it's not you? You go, pretty funny.
Because they can objectively look at it. We're talking to these people who are getting their little feelings hurt
Yeah.
because they got duped.
Because they just got one little dupe.
You really tied one on this Monday, Ryan.
I had a good time. We'll get to more of that later. Okay, we'll get
Okay.
more of that later.
Yeah,
The
'cause
thing I learned this week,
We do have a trial.
it's going to turn into a whole thing.
Yeah.
What else do we have to get to
Before the trial?
Yeah, before the trial. I did not watch Heat this week. I got very busy last night. I was occupado. I was going to watch
Yeah.
it last night. Got a little busy.
Heat is maybe the best movie I've seen in like months. It's
Okay.
such a good movie.
I'm-
And there is the only thing I'll say about Heat that I know. So in my room I have a TV. I don't have a like remote to change the volume. And Heat is one of those movies that has a lot of gunshot scenes, but then a lot of dialogue scenes. And so it was a lot of like me getting up, scurrying over there and turning it down for the gunshot scenes, and then me having to get back up and turn it up for the dialogue scenes. And that was kind of driving me fucking a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And also, Taylor, I don't know if you know this. You know Jeremy Piven is in Heat?
Really?
What?
Jeremy Piven's in Heat.
How old is he?
He plays the doctor. He plays that doctor they go to when he gets shot, and they need like an off-street doctor.
Spoilers.
That's not really a spoiler. But yeah, Jeremy Piven's in it. Because what the fuck? That's Jeremy Piven. And I looked it up. It's Jeremy Piven.
Oh, that's
He was in
crazy.
Heat. Yeah. He's not funny at all in the movie. He's just kind of like a guy. But you know what? Jeremy Piven, also not funny in real life. So what are you going to do?
That
Some
is
guys just
true.
don't have it.
That is true. He ain't
He's
got
great
it.
in what's the show? That's famous. He's Entourage. He is good in Entourage. I will
Entourage.
give him. He kills that role, but that's the only thing he's ever really.
Is he the
been funny.
guy in Smoking Aces?
I don't know.
All right, never mind. Well, I'm really looking forward to watching it. I genuinely apologize. I did
okay.
not spend my time well
It's okay.
over the weekend, and then last night, things happened.
Undisclosed things happened.
And things happened, and that's all we'll say about that. No,
That's all I said.
no.
I just said
What did you
undisclosed
say?
things happened. Nothing.
Yeah, who told you that? All right, moving on. So that's Heat. Rob, what else we got?
Can't watch Heat. 'Cause I'm jerking off. I'm jerking off, so I can't watch Heat. Robert De Niro. Al Pacino. Award-winning performer Jeremy Piven.
Wait,
I'm
you-
jerking off, so I can't watch Heat.
You're accusing me of starting the movie and getting so horny,
So horny.
that I couldn't finish
It
it.
starts with a sex scene. Al
Does it?
Pacino's getting a little laid, and he said, I gotta do that. And then you just fell right asleep. with cum all on your belly.
I think you're projecting a little bit.
I don't think so. No, I didn't do that at all.
Rob's getting up and down to turn up and down the volume. He's just getting cum all over his
Just
bed.
scrubbing it everywhere. God.
It's a mess. man.
Do we want to have the trial of Aaron Reiten, or do we want to talk some lore?
Do you have lore this week?
I have lore.
Let's do lore this. Let's
Okay.
do lore first. I want to finish it off with the trial of the
Aaron Reiten.
century.
It's going to be the shortest trial of all time.
Well,
Open and shut case.
So my lore for you this week, this is like recent lore. This happened like this year. I used to work at a restaurant called Corner Pub in Brentwood. It is no longer around. The Corner Pubs have shut down except for 2 of them are still open, but they're not owned by the same people, so I can tell the story. No strings attached. Corner Pub, owned by Lucky Hospitality, maybe the worst business owners in the world. Fuck them. And so I worked there for like 3 years. I had a great gig. I made good money. I worked a day shift. My life was beautiful and great. And
Constantly complained about his job.
constantly complaining.
all the
Except for the
time.
last 6 months, I actually really did.
Walked out at one point and quit permanently, and then
I
and
came
went
back
back
like 2
to it.
months later,
So
yeah.
he has some rose-colored lenses looking at this job.
It was a great job. And they told us that they were shutting down the restaurant, and they gave us like two or 3 days notice. So I was pretty pissed about it. And so I started drinking on the job, and I was pouring whiskey in to-go cups with Coca-Cola, and I was also giving it to a lot of people. A lot of people were on the job. We were all drinking. I just happened to be the most drunk. And, whatever. What are you going to do? People get drunk when they tell me to get fired. I was also pouring customers shots of Fireball. Like, they were ordering them, but I was giving them doubles. I was overpouring for sure. I was like, fuck it. And so we're drinking. I'm having fun. Whatever. And then I clock off work. I get my money. I sit down. They're like, are you drunk right now? I go, no. And then I sit down with all my customers. They're there, all my boys.
Which I've seen that from you 100 times. And you get asked if you're drunk, and you look over. Your eyes are bloodshot. There's vomit on your shirt.
I'm just not feeling well. I'm feeling unwell today. And so I sit down at the bar. I'm going to have another drink. And they go, if you have this drink, like, you're fired. Like, you can't work the rest of the week. And I go, I don't give a fuck. And I get a Coors Light. I get fucking smashed. My girlfriend has to come pick me up. We've been dating for maybe 2 months. She has to come pick me up. I'm with all my boys. I'm calling people. I'm FaceTiming people. I'm taking pictures. I'm a fucking celebrity. Everybody's loving me. You know what I mean? I'm crushing the interactions.
You called your dad.
Called my dad. That was not good. Whoopsie daisy. Called old George, and I said, I got fired, but guess what? I'm with my lovely, lovely girlfriend. And
Which is the first time you had called just your girlfriend.
Yep, for sure. I'm smack housed, dude. I'm fucked up. Apparently, when I'm fucked up, they tell me, they go, all right, you can't come back. Like, you can't come back here. I don't remember
Your
that.
manager fires you.
My manager fires me because they've been looking at the cameras. They were pissed.
Yeah.
Upper management pissed that I drank a bottle of whiskey. What the fuck?
They go, hey, we had you on the schedule until this closed down to kind of like help you out as much as we can.
Yep. Nope.
But that offer is rescinded.
Rescinded. Not allowed on property at any of the corner pubs that are owned by Lucky Hospitality, too.
I didn't know that part of it.
I
you
kind
got
of
trespassed?
I got trespassed. They said no more for you. I go, I'm a good tipper.
You're not allowed at any corner pub.
Well, they're all closed now, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
I can still go to the ones that are not owned by those guys.
Okay.
Because there's another corner pubs that are not owned by them. I was actually
Are
there like
there
the other
any
night.
pubs owned by them?
Not anymore. No, Lucky
they
Hospitality
sold
no longer exists because
Oh,
they're bad
wow.
business owners.
Yeah.
They're stupid people.
Can you go to their new business if they have one?
I'm gonna go there and burn it down.
The whole thing got closed down.
Lucky Hospitality no longer exists, so it'd be hard for them to open
They
up.
don't
again.
own businesses.
They don't
never
own any
owned a
businesses.
business.
Yeah, well, they didn't start like another company. Like I'm wondering how.
Well, they started a bunch of companies, and then all of those companies went under because they're bad at business.
Well, what are they doing now?
I imagine filing for unemployment.
Yeah.
I imagine figuring out Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I don't know what they're doing, but I know that
I'm
they
just
no
trying
longer
to figure out if
exist.
they have a picture of you up somewhere, and they're like, if you see this,
Probably
guy,
in their wallet.
It's like, how do you even enforce that?
No, well, at the time they just knew not to let me in. They only owned a couple businesses, so it was easy to go, "Hey, redheaded guy, don't let him in."
Yeah.
Pretty much all redheads got in trouble that day.
Well, and then all of a sudden they ban you from coming in, and then they
Yeah.
go bankrupt.
Yeah,
All redheaded guys that are stumbling through the front door.
yeah,
got in
don't
trouble
let them
that
in.
day.
Don't let them in. So
So you get just to walk it back a little bit. This was the day before Easter. I remember this.
yeah.
It was April 19th.
Mm-hmm.
Rob has his last shift at Corner Pub. He gets fired. He gets trespassed.
Mm-hmm.
He got a girlfriend though.
Got a girlfriend. Things are looking
Official.
up. I made it serious. So
All right.
we go back to the house. I sleep, whatever. I wake up the next morning after we work at 10 o'clock, right? According to me, I go, I better go to work. Also, my car is still there, so I got to go there anyway. So Jess gives me a ride to work. I'm like ready to just go to work. I get in there early. It's like 9:30. I switch clock in at 10. I'm there 30 minutes early. I'm setting the bar up. My manager comes up to me and she goes, "What are you doing here?" I go, "Thought maybe I'd go to work. I thought maybe, I don't know how much trouble I was in. I thought maybe I'd just work and we'd call it water under the bridge." She goes, "No, dude, they are pissed at you. She goes, you tried to give away bottles of Fireball to people." I go, "I don't think I tried to do that. I might have tried to do that. I might have tried to just start. I look at her, I go, well, we got all this inventory. We got to do something with it. I'm trying to make a little money on the
They
side.
can't transfer it to the other locations.
Well,
or
not for
anything.
long. It's going to be closing down." I go, "There's no way the downtown
They
location's
just,
going to stay
dump
around."
it down the sink as soon
Yeah.
as.
So you got fired the day before Easter. You show up to work
Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday because you blacked out and forgot that you got fired.
You're like,
Yeah.
I resurrected.
Exactly. I'm just like Jesus. I am back and I'm ready to work.
So you show up the next day and have to get fired again.
I got fired twice in 24 hours. Yeah, by the same business. I was double fired. They fried me crispy. They fried me hard.
Double fried.
I got double fried, dude. Yeah,
God,
yeah.
dude.
And then I just left. Yeah, I just went back home and just had the Sunday off. It was crazy. Yeah.
You
It was
invited
tough.
me over that day.
Uh-huh.
You go, "Hey man, I'm down about this whole thing. I need someone over. I'd appreciate if you come over and hang out." I said, "Absolutely, Rob, not a problem." I come over. Rob passes out on the couch. I've been over for 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
And so I just sit on your couch and watch TV, baseball, I think, while you snore. I'm like, I'm glad I could be there for him at his time of need.
If anyone's hiring a bartender, I'm really good. Shoot me a shout out because I still don't like my job. So
Rob's great at his job. Rob is phenomenal at his job. Just don't fire him and you won't have to fire him.
hey, if you don't fire me, I won't drink all your liquor. I don't drink on the job. That's one thing about me. Until you fire me, you wrong me. You come against me. Your Evan Williams will be mine. Okay.
The best part of this is that the next day when he was telling the story, it was the most classic case of Rob telling a story ever, where he's telling the story and he goes, "Yeah, I went in today. I had to get fired again." And my manager was like, "Hey man, like it's them. They're making me get rid of you. I mean, I love you." And honestly, yesterday, what you did, I would have done the same thing if I was brave enough to do the same. He tried to make it seem like his manager had his back 100%.
Margaret loves me. Shout out Mark. She's still my girl.
Shout out.
Yeah, everyone there loved me. I was a great employee.
Yeah, that story
It's crazy.
is going to be something that comes up at your intervention one day, but for now it's funny.
For now, it's funny, but yeah, there will be a time where they're like, "Hey, remember that?"
And now it's on the podcast, so we can just play this clip
yeah,
instead of me having to tell it again at your
Yeah.
intervention.
exactly.
God, it was honestly a little sad,
Yeah,
but also you're
pretty
like,
funny.
this is pretty funny.
it's pretty funny.
This is
A lot of sad stories are pretty funny.
no,
Mm,
no.
yeah,
Depends on the way you look at them.
it's right. I have rose-colored glasses, like you said.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
I don't
and
have
now-
the lore for you this week. Let's talk about what we learned.
What we learned.
What I learned this week is that not all the time. I learned on Monday night that Aaron Wrighton can be a capital L liability.
Liability.
A
Liability writing.
So we would like to bring Aaron onto the pod to defend himself. We got to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to tell the story as I saw it, and then you can explain and then you can speak, okay?
All right, here we go.
And Taylor, would you mind moderating this? If I get interrupted, I need someone to say, "Hey, shut up." Welcome to the pod, Aaron. Good to see you.
How we doing? How we
There's your
doing?
mic
We're
right there
doing
too,
great.
if you want that one.
Yep. So Monday night, we go out every night. We have a good time.
Monday Night Macomb.
As Rob's tire is flat, I'm helping him get a.
That one,
I'm picking him and his girlfriend up from his car to go to the bar so we can drink our worries away. As we're doing that, 5 women start stumbling into the bar that we were leaving.
Yeah.
I roll down my window. I go, "Hey, ladies." I go, that bar ain't the move tonight. The move tonight is Motown Monday, the 5 spot.
Yep.
They immediately turn around. They go, "Aye, aye, Captain."
Yep.
That's
Captain,
where we're
my
headed.
captain.
Yeah, that's where we're headed. So we go there. It ends up being our big group of all men. No, that's not true. There were 2 women with us this week. Anyway, our big group, the Monday night group, 3 women. OSG, Sean Griffin, dancing with 1 woman.
Yep.
Aaron Wrighton, dancing with the other woman. And then I'm talking to the 3rd one.
Yep.
Having a great conversation. Everything's going great. So nice. A rumor had been started that there was going to be an after party at my apartment, which everyone seemed pretty excited about, or at the very least down for.
Yep.
Everything's going great. Things are really, where's this going to go? What's going to happen? I'm talking to this woman. All of a sudden, out of the middle of nowhere, the blonde woman that Aaron had been dancing with shows up, and she's livid. She goes, "What the fuck is wrong with men these days? What the fuck?" And her friend that I'm talking to is like, whoa, what? I mean, we're both confused. I go, "What happened?" She goes, "Your buddy that I was dancing with went up, got himself a drink, didn't even offer to buy me a drink. If you're interested in the woman, you buy her a drink. It's the bare minimum you can do. Men in 2025 just cannot get it together. What is wrong with that guy?" And I'm like, which I had seen you go to the bar without her and then start talking to Rob and his girlfriend instead of going back. So I'm like, I'm trying to save it. I told this woman, I go, he's a nice guy. He has ADHD, so maybe he just got distracted. She goes, "I don't give a fuck if he has ADHD and is getting distracted. You buy a woman a drink." I go, "Hey."
At least you didn't go, "Well, he's pretty broke." So
I go, "Hey, I'm sorry about him. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if you heard the rumor, but there's an after party at my place. You can give him another chance." She goes, "No, he doesn't get another chance. How fucking crazy is this?" And then they left, and then everyone left, and then the night was over. So Aaron ruined. We had a great night, but it came to a screeching halt because Aaron's a liability. Aaron, what do you have to say for yourself?
I did exactly what I wanted. I had no interest in that woman. She was dancing by herself pretty sadly, honestly.
that is true. Before you showed up, she was
the
dancing
whole time.
pretty sad.
There was how many people were there? I was the one guy who probably could have had fun with her. We didn't say a word while we were dancing, and so I go.
She had 0 riz.
Yeah, 0 game. And so I go up and dance. We're having fun. We're having a good time. And I go, "Hey, I'm gonna go grab some air, whatever." It's pretty normal in Nashville, especially at like the 2-step bars, to like dance and then just walk away.
Yeah.
She thought like, "Oh, this guy's dancing with me. He clearly wants to fuck me."
And she was trying to get fucked. She followed us.
Is that
like her brain immediately went to like, "Oh, like I own him now." And like, no. I wanted to go hang out with my friends. And so we start dancing again. She's kind of just doing that weird like dance by herself all thing. And then I go dance with her again. And then I do the same thing. I go, I'm gonna go hang out over here. And then she literally verbatim goes, "Oh, don't be a pussy." And I'm like, okay. First of all, I wasn't even that. I didn't want to fuck her. I wasn't that interested. And so she created this whole thing in her head, like, "Oh, he wants me."
She did that thing where women create scenarios in their head.
If there was like a bunch of dudes there, she could have gladly found some dude who would have stuck their little wiener in her, but I didn't want to do that.
She didn't get this big old hog.
No,
she can have the wiener and a hog.
I was holding this hog hostage that night,
Okay.
and she created this whole scenario, and
Also,
then she was a liability for her friend group. Their friend group wanted to come have fun. Could have had fun. She made it all about herself and how she didn't grow up in the right era. She was being a dumb bitch.
That's okay. Whoa.
Hold on.
No,
we
she-
don't have to call her that. Come on
that's
now.
exactly what if she wanted to freak out.
Order in the court.
Taylor, I do have one. Okay, go ahead.
No, that was it.
All right, no, hold on. I have.
We just wanted
No,
ordering.
okay.
and then
No,
I shouldn't have said the B word. That was
Rob's turn.
rude, but
Rob's
I'm getting
turn.
fired up
It's
Can I
already
say
on the
something?
record.
Can I say something? This is your defense.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
your prosecutor, defense lawyer, judge. What's wrong with women these days in 2025 that a man goes up and dances and they think all of a sudden that this guy has to bankroll her drinks for the night? No, dare say I. Feminism is alive and well, and these women have jobs, so they can get their own fucking drinks, all right? And quite frankly, even maybe buy us a drink if you want to get laid that bad.
No.
And if he's laying that stanky leg on her, that doesn't mean she gets that stanky dick.
No, I would have bought her a drink if I was interested. We were just dancing. There was like 3 women, 3 guys. We're just dancing. That's
Okay.
all that happened.
I have a couple points to get to, and we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the dancing. You had the rumor that you were what you were saying that night, which you've kind of corroborated just now. Breaks and all that. You danced with her for about 3 songs. Is that true?
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Taylor, I have a question for you. If you're not interested in the woman, how many songs do you dance with her for?
Well,
She's the only woman there.
None, because I'm barely dancing with a woman that I am interested in, so I'm not a good.
Okay,
You know.
Rob, if you're not interested in a woman, how many times back when you were single, you're not interested in a woman because she's a dumb bee, evidently. You're not interested in a woman. How many songs do you dance with her?
I'll go 2 to figure out if I'm interested or not. 2 is an investigation discovery period. Of time.
Now I will say, and Aaron did drop the ball, but
No, it's 9 then.
What ball did I drop?
But the ball of Ryan's balls dropping.
Got to be a good wingman.
I was a good wingman. You guys were staring at her, staring at. Okay, I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
What I'm gonna say is even if I was interested in the chick, probably wouldn't have bought a drink. Like I probably would, even if it was like somebody that I was trying to fuck, I would have blown that for myself because I would have just been like, yeah, I do want a beer.
Yeah.
And I would have got one. I wouldn't have thought.
That is the most basic thing you can do in the world for.
I didn't know it was that hot of an issue of like if you just go get yourself a drink.
Well, this woman was also probably like what, 40?
No, I think she was. I think she was closer to my age. She just
really?
looked a little older.
Yeah.
No, I take it back. She's not.
No, she did look like
Can we be
a little
polite about
worn
this?
and torn.
I mean, I already called
like
her a dumb
rode
bitch.
hard
I
and
think,
put
I think
away wet a
politeness
little
is
bit.
gone.
I
Can
was
we
hammered.
call order? This is disgusting. This woman's not here to defend herself.
No, okay,
Inflammatory.
here. I take back. She's not a dumb bitch.
Witness battery.
She just got her.
She's got to
feelings-
be a dumb bitch that
She
night.
kind of got her feelings confused, but okay. Here, let's set it up real quick. There's like 3 of us. There's
Also,
three of those.
Isn't it shitty to like at last call be like drink more?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's
Like
true.
doesn't that's how
She was
when
already
I-
pretty sauced.
Yeah, if a girl's like kind of already drunk and the bar's closing, I'm not gonna go like here slam this pitcher before we leave. Like
No
one's asking for a pitcher.
That is so
No,
dramatic. That is so dramatic.
I feel that's where my brain's at.
Also,
So
me
that's
and her,
'cause
me and
we're
her didn't say any
alcoholics.
words to each
Yeah.
other. We danced, and I kind of like made a comment about our dance, like while we were dancing. We didn't have any sort of conversation. Also, let's set it up. It's a Monday Night Macomb. What am I gonna? There's 3 women, 3 of us. Am I gonna? Am I? I would be a bad wingman if I stood on the sideline the whole time. It would be poor. That would be poor of me. So I went up and just dancing, having some fun. She immediately took it as the most and was dripping wet. I was just having fun, and you're making it about you. How I'm, yeah, because if I was standing on the side the whole time, you'd be like, Aaron, you're being a bad hang at Monday Night Macomb. You weren't out there active. People expect me to go dance.
Here's what I want to.
that's
Here's what I want
ridiculous.
to say real quick.
I would never say
Is that these women also just random guys were like, come to the 5 spot, and then they did. So they were definitely looking to bang. All right, they're trying to get low in the post, do some banging.
Yes.
All right, little banging. Dwight Howard in his prime, banging.
Here's
Here's the other thing. Sorry,
No, it's okay.
this is off topic a little bit, but I don't like that we went into a bar and we could have taken over the bar.
We can't go to that yet.
We don't go
can't
to that
get
yet?
to that yet.
All right.
We'll get to that later.
All right.
That's you. I don't want to get off crazy. So because I want to say this very lovely woman, this nice woman,
She's a nice lady.
did in my opinion did overreact.
She overreacted.
She did overreact. She got her feelings
But
hurt.
Aaron might have underacted.
Aaron definitely underacted. She wouldn't have had an
So
opportunity.
next time, don't dance with women.
She would not have
Check.
had. She would not have had an opportunity to overreact if you would have acted like the most reasonable man in the entire world, and just said, "Hey, it's not. Hey, the bar's closing. Chug a pitcher. It's not. It's like, hey, I'm gonna grab a drink. Do you want one?"
No,
But he wasn't interested.
No, it was me dance with her for a couple songs, and I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. I don't really want. We weren't talking. She thought I was like, oh, I want to bang this woman.
Yeah.
Aaron, true or false? Did you hit the worm?
I did hit the worm. She wanted to fuck a guy who hit the worm. She's crazy.
I feel like Aaron was giving away dance moves that were like, I'm not trying to fuck tonight.
I was being silly guy.
Yeah.
That is very funny.
I was being silly.
That she
You
goes,
want
I
to fuck a
can't-
guy that hit the worm
Like
at
yes,
the 5 spot?
yes, we were getting
That's
a little
pretty-
flirty. Okay, I do feel bad. Next time, if I put my hands on someone's hips, I gotta assume, hey, do you want a vodka soda?
Yeah.
But I wasn't in that mood. I wanted to dance a little bit and go hang out with my friends. That's it. And then she took it as like guys in 2025 are pussies.
As I said, she
Also,
overreacted.
a woman calling a guy a pussy is the best way for me to not talk to that woman.
You
You
know
call
what?
me a pussy, I'm not.
If
talking
she
to
really
you.
wanted to change guys in 2025, she should be fighting for higher wages. If I had more money, I would have offered her a drink.
Oh wait,
broke.
hold on. What did I just hear? Did I just hear that maybe the reason you didn't buy her a drink is because you couldn't afford to buy her a
No,
drink?
I could have bought her a drink, but I didn't want to. It wasn't like that. It would have been like, here's a Coors Light, have fun.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing: is if we had more money, we'd be buying more people drinks, even if we weren't interested. But when you don't have a lot of money, You only buy drinks for people you're interested in. And he was not interested. And I back you up on that. I'm not buying anybody a drink if I'm not trying to, eat that bounce.
I apologize for ruining. Had I known she was a little antsy in the pantsy, I would have, been more of a wingman for you guys.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it was just like a fun little dance. And
You know
I'm
who was a
sorry.
great wingman? Sean Griffin. He was ready to plow anything that moved that night. Sean Griffin was out there going, if it's moving, I'm getting in there, making sure Ryan has a shot. And you know what?
He actually
Sean could have taken 2 women home with him. that night.
yeah. Oh yeah, Freddie actually had a chance, and then Freddie was like, "Nah," and Sean's like, "All right, my turn."
Yep. Freddie had a chance, and
Yeah, but that's the story of Freddie's life.
yeah.
I wish he was here right now.
Freddie, the trial of Freddie is
Anyway.
next week.
Okay,
So
Freddie needs a fucking Monday night Macomb more than Ryan. If we're
yeah.
keeping
No.
it a buck, dude.
Freddie hit me up for a Saturday night Macomb, and I had to tell him I don't got no money. I said I
Yeah.
can't do it.
all right.
I went out there with him that night.
Well, let me just say to camera. All right. I'm gonna apologize, woman. I got a little fired up because I feel like I don't need to defend myself as much as I am. But she did. She was a little horny.
Will you apologize like you are Bill Clinton in 1998?
I did not mean to take that woman for granted. She wanted to have a little extra fun. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun, and so I did not mean to have sexual.
Is this
interactions.
RFK or is this Bill Clinton?
It's RFK.
It's RFK. RFK.
RFK.
I did not
Hey,
have
I did
sexual
not mean to
relations
have sexual
with
relations
that woman.
with that
Why is
woman.
it so scratchy?
That's how he talks.
That's not how he talks.
Really? No.
It's more of a
No, but I feel
I
bad.
did
I
not
didn't mean
have-
if you're listening. I didn't mean to call you a dumb bitch. You're a sweet lady. You just the expectations. Tone them down a little bit, okay? Not every guy wants to bone you.
I just think if we look at it from the opposite perspective,
she had titties of mass destruction, and I had to invade those bosoms, okay, for the good of the American people. Now watch this drive.
no, we just I don't know. If it was the other way around, I think it'd be clear as that, like a woman's dance with you for 3 songs, and then all of a sudden she just disappears. I think your feelings might be hurt.
No, because that happens all the time. You just go to the next one.
If I think it's because we were the only people in the bar and we were literally the last option. She could have easily found another guy in there who would have been like kind of been down to like kind of warm on her
For sure.
But I was the only one.
No other guy is warming on
Even the DJ was starting to do a little thing. I was like, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, DJ was trying to get laid.
She
that
was
night.
just like someone throw it, and then the fact that she didn't get it, she blamed it on the generation of men, which is
Yeah, it's
insane.
I don't know.
There was,
She goes-
I think it was a lack of humans in that club rather than
you
the
know what
generation.
This is Taylor Swift's fault because she's the one always blaming men, and she's gonna blame men era. It's not me. I'm not the problem. You know what I mean? It's always the other person. These women, they go around and they blame. They go, "Oh, no guy wants to buy me a drink. It must be every man in the world is wrong, not me." I mean, that's just insane. Hey, lady, what are you doing?
Okay, can I say something real quick? You see how I'm in a tough bind because people are like, "Hey, go dance with her." So should I tone it down when I'm like, or should I just keep the tone up and be like, you know what? Like if I dance with someone, I need to
Aaron,
expect
never
to be with them.
change.
Never
Do
change.
not change.
You're doing everything. You're you know what? I do feel bad, bringing this to this point just because you're usually such a star. I mean, you're usually like it's fuck.
All-star.
Aaron's carrying it.
But hey,
Aaron's the reason the women are looking at us. The reason I feel like I had to brought it up is I would love to see an ounce of accountability. Maybe instead of attacking a woman and calling her a dumb bitch, maybe instead of saying that women are bad and it's Taylor Swift's fault, maybe we go, hey, you know what? 2 things can be true. She overreacted, and also it is a pretty obvious thing to offer.
No,
to buy
I just
a
said
woman a
that.
drink.
I apologize. I didn't mean to call you a dumb bee. You're a sweet lady. If I'm putting my hands on your hips, I need to offer a drink and be like, hey, we're kind of getting a little sexual here. Like, obviously I'm showing. But I wasn't trying to be. And you know what? Next time I'll be better. I'll just stick to the worm and crip walking in front of them next time I ask if they want to dance.
but this is kind of like expectations are a privilege, pressure is a privilege. You perform every Monday night Macomb, you're like fucking LeBron James of that shit, right? So we're sitting you down and we're going, hey, you had 25 points, you got 8 rebounds, you got 6 assists. That's not enough. We're in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I need 35 from you. I need 35 a night from you if you want us to win the championship, okay?
We all know
All right?
your jersey's going in the rafters after
Yeah,
you retire, but
exactly.
tonight you had
Well-
an unforced error, and I would
Yeah.
like you to
well,
say,
no,
hey,
it's because I had the game-winning assist to you and I threw it out of bounds.
Exactly. That is true. He was wide open in the corner and you had a turnover. And we
Really-
lost the game that
It
night.
was really like that Bills-Ravens game.
Yeah, it's really a lot like that, which I won a lot of money from.
I fumbled it for
You're
you.
Derrick Henry.
And yeah.
that's actually a great metaphor.
Yeah.
You're Derrick Henry,
And you were
Yeah.
Lamar
fumbled.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And that lady was the Bills. That lady was the Bills, and she came back and she won.
No, she was a Ravens fan, and she's like, "Fuck, I'm done."
So anyway, Taylor, what's your ruling on this? Was he the official
Guilty.
ruling?
Guilty. Aaron Wright.
Guilty as charged.
Second degree.
Second degree. Oh
Second
my
degree.
god.
Second degree was not premeditated.
I have another charge I'd like to bring to the court. We walk into a bar. We're the only people in this bar. Monday Night Macomb was about setting up and doing what you do. We walked into an empty bar. We're the party of the bar. We walked into a bar. You guys were in there for not but 2 seconds. Taylor and Aaron walk in. Don't wait for the rest of the group to get to make a decision. And they immediately walk in and just
We
leave.
did make an executive decision.
Executive
but
decision.
beforehand,
It's about the group.
I did say if Strega is dead, we're going. Are we doing 5 spot? And Ryan goes, all right.
All right.
That is true. You know what's very funny about this is Aaron's champing at the bit to call Strega dead,
Yeah.
so that he can go dance at Monday night or
Exactly.
dance at
I mean,
wants to
yeah.
dance.
on Monday. Yeah,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
end up fucking it all up. I double
Yeah.
blew it.
It was
we
also-
were trying to save you from yourself.
You wanted to go dancing Monday Night Macomb. He didn't fucking dance. He couldn't dance he couldn't dance his way out of a paper bag.
How about this? We didn't have a fun director assigned.
Yeah. We need fun directors.
Whoa.
Need fun directors. Gotta
we
have fun
did.
directors.
No. Remember that night you were like, I'm the fun director. Like it was like you forgot about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a great night. Rob got very upset. Rob, get back to your point because I do want you
I was
to-
just annoyed. I walked in there. I had ordered a drink at the bar. I'm waiting for my friends. I could see 2 friends walk in and then immediately leave. And so I'm just stuck here with a fucking drink that I ordered that I had to pound real quick.
Oh, Rob.
And I was waiting for my friends to get there. I was also told, no, I don't mean to, I was told that I should drive there when it was definitely a walkable bar. Definitely could have walked from Skinny Dennis to Strega.
Absolutely. It would have been like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah. Everybody else walked.
Oh really?
A lot of other people, Katie and them walked. Anyways, what I'm saying is I drive there, guess what happens? Flat tire. I get a flat tire because I drove there, and I'm blaming, I don't know, anyone but me.
It was like it was like a slash tire. It was like
It was crazy
suspiciously
flat. Yeah,
flat.
very flat. Very oddly flat.
Here's what I like to say, Rob. You do have a good point, and it was much better stated here that like when we go out, we're in charge. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We're not meeting the vibe of the room. We're making the vibe.
Make
of
the
room.
vibe of the room.
Yeah. Now I will say that you Monday night after Aaron dropped his nuke on the night, we're standing there chatting. Rob is very drunk and very upset about his tire, justifiably.
Yeah.
Takes every ounce of that anger and throws it into the same speech he just made, but we're arguing about the women, and Rob makes us all shut up and starts yelling at us like he's Braveheart. I mean, it was
An arousing
rant.
speech.
I mean, it was the saddest thing in the world. To
Oh,
be like,
man.
hey, here's the thing about it, man. That's bullshit out there. That's not what I like to see.
That's not what I like to see out of my players.
Yeah, it was just such misguided anger.
Yeah, I was pissed.
And you were so drunk and
hammered.
so clearly mad about something else.
Yes.
Yeah, it was tough to see.
Well, that's where greatness comes from sometimes.
But it all got figured out.
Yeah.
We had a great night.
Well, this is a great podcast. I think
That's it.
that's the app, right?
Yeah. Any final words?
The
Taylor?
trial of Aaron
Taylor,
Wright.
I'm not guilty.
Aaron's been found. No, you were just
You were
found,
found
guilty.
Guilty.
You were found guilty
Second degree.
by a trial of your peers, dude.
Second. Oh,
You
hold
get
on.
Time served in probation.
All right, fine. Everyone's I'm
Punishment?
buying everyone a drink next time.
No,
Oh, easy.
no, you can't afford to do that.
That was fine with me.
You can't afford to do that.
Yeah, I can.
That's Monday. Monday.
Sentence served. Hammer dropped. That's what's happening. You find everybody a drink.
All
Oh,
right,
man.
Monday night. Who's fun director this week?
Can I be fun director?
Yeah. It's,
I want to go bowling at Eastside Bowl.
that's not bad.
It's not bad at
Dude,
all. Eastside Bowl is closed on Mondays, unfortunately.
When Zach Townsend hit me up
Yeah,
about,
okay.
he's like, Monday night McCall, I never get invited. I'm like,
Well,
hey.
all right, let's
So-
go. All right, I'll be fun director. We'll figure something out. Me and
Great.
Jess, fun directors.
Whoa, co-fun directors.
Co-fun
again?
directors. Yep.
All right, cannot wait.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch Heat this week. Tune
Yep.
in next week for that. And what else you got next week? Any promises?
September 19th, come to my show. Tickets are moving fast, but they are still available.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to sell it out at 100 Taylor Arts Comedy Loft here in Nashville. September 19th, September 19th, September 19th, September 19th. Link in my bio to buy those tickets.
Yep.
Get them while you can.
Yep, it's coming out on Monday. So this Friday gonna be a hot show.
Hot Show Friday.
Rob's dad's coming to town for
My
it.
dad's
Yes.
coming to town with his new girlfriend. Shout out Heather. Shout out
Congratulations.
George. Let's go.
So if you want to meet Rob's dad
And
come
his
to that.
girlfriend.
And then the next big thing, it's a long ways away, but mark it on your calendars now because you're not going to miss it. November 13th at the Lab, Drink and Debate, the show of our lifetime. We finally got everything dialed in. It's going to be something you can't miss.
It's going to be a show unlike anything you've ever seen.
Yep. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment.
Share with your
and-
friends. Share with your enemies.
Yeah. Do
Maybe
me a
make
favor
someone
this-
you don't like listen to the podcast.
Do me a favor this week. Buy a woman a drink. I know it doesn't sound like something you would think to do. It's just this weird, crazy thing. But
This is a call to action.
turns out they kind of like it
Buy a
sometimes.
woman a double vodka soda today. It's on you. Be the
I
change you
bought
wish to
plenty
see
of
in the
women
world.
drinks.
All right. For Dude Math, I've been Rob Wentz.
I'm Ryan McComb.
He's Aaron Wrighton. That's Taylor Brown.
Taylor
See you
Brown.
next week, idiots.